Myron, ladies and laddies, so I have finally reached the age of 21, and now I can legally smoke. For the second time in my life! I hate the government. Anyway, now it's time to celebrate my newfound freedom as, like, actually getting adult rights. After being an adult for 3 years. These right here are too much commitment, so, I'll go for something else. I can't think of anything, so let's just go to the local bookstore and, well, who cares about reading books? Especially when there's a used gaming section. Wait, what's that right there? Beer, wine, scotch, rum, whiskey. Yes, Whi-skey. There it is. Alright, let's get to adulting. Alright, so, time to make my character. I would make a me, but right now I'm borrowing my friend's Wii, so I don't really know what me characters he has, and I'm not gonna put myself on there, so I'm just gonna pick one of the pre-built avatars. Alright, my options are boy, girl, teen girl, father, and mother. Okay, I'm gonna guess I'll be father. That might be the only way I get facial hair. There we go, that's about as accurate it's gonna get. Alright, so I am a small pudgy male. Yep. Alright, I look like a 30-year-old male that's trying to get a hobby. Sounds about right. Alright, I have a thing with games that if there's a tutorial, I kind of opt not to do it until later, because why not just do the stuff that's intuitive and digest that, and then come back to get the stuff that wasn't so intuitive. Because, like, when you're learning too much stuff at once, you tend to forget about the stuff that's not as important, or something like that. So, for the sakes of learning the more advanced controls, I'll just get the basic stuff down so that I'm like, oh yeah, I know that already, instead of, okay, I gotta get this down. Oh, well, this is pretty novel. Nothing crazy here, I'm just going down the zip line. Ah, okay! Alright, I'm alive. Well, not sure what to do now. Okay then. I decided to learn how to ski from an IKEA employee. I have made worse decisions. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes learning, concepts like directions, sidestepping, moving, crouching. And then you learn more advanced concepts like moving on these bumpy areas and moguls. Sure, yeah, that. And, getting off the ground when you fall or preventing that altogether. And I am so close to being done. Like, I spent about 30 minutes on this tutorial, and there's just one section left. Air lessons. Sure, whatever that means. Alright, let's give it a go. Damn it! Alright, so you have some different coolio techniques that make you look cool, like the Cossack, not that one. The Daffy, not that one. Twister, not that one. Front flips, not that one. And having the least rootin' rodeos I can possibly muster. But I finally beat the tutorial, and the IKEA employee rewards me in the greatest way I could possibly imagine. I have become one with the IKEA employee. But I did spend some time customizing my stuff, so first of all, I changed my outfit from the IKEA colors to flamboyant magenta and red, so yep, starting to look like me. And there's also a section where it's like, you can change your colors of your skis, but it's like, you just get the pattern, and then you have to check out the colors, which, why would you not advertise the colors on there? Like, usually people go for matching colors rather than outright going for patterns, unless there's something about the ski, skating, etc. industry I don't understand, but it'd be cool if, like, on the bottom section there was, like, the colors that were available, so you could start matching them better, but these skis work pretty well. Okay, time to use my new skiing skills. It's still pretty novel. So I'm back at the area where I had no idea what to do, so I talked to some people. And the first guy I talked to is the CEO of the ski resort, so I guess I have an eye for business. Anyway, he has a fun game that gets us familiar with the slopes, where I have to find 9 of the ski employees, only using riddles, to obtain star points. Sign me the heck up! The riddle he gives out is this. A path connects the largest and smallest of animals together. At the end of this trail, I await in cold weather. Okay, so, there is a bunny and an elephant, and those are usually the two brought up because of size, but they are not connected, and there's a shark, but that has no relations to a camel. There's a kiwi in there somewhere. All this looks like cold weather. Like, there's no dads and floral here, so I got nothing. Alright, ski race mode it is then. So we are racing against the IKEA employee's brother, and, well, I'm sitting like 3 feet away from the sensor bar, so it makes turning harder, but I legitimately failed the first level like 5 times. Because, like, I tried everything from, cutting corners to outright sabotage, but I don't know. Whatever clicked in my head, just, I ended up winning that race. Yes, engage in the state of infancy. Well, after that, I just won the second round on my first try. Cool. And then after that, I skipped all the way to the last level, and I didn't do half bad, but I got the most out of this mode, and I was ready to do something else. Then I tried, however this is pronounced, and it's a mode based on getting to the goal within the time limit, but you have to go through these flags to not get a time penalty. Freaking hate these modes, but I beat the first level simply through ignoring them. But that strategy didn't work for a second level. The third mode is you're going through the bumpy area, where you have to traverse through it and, do some sweet air tricks. Sweet air tricks to get a C rank. I only know how to do cool tricks. I can't help. So, with that, I basically did everything I cared to do in this game. See, I don't know, it's just, I couldn't get into it. There's probably something I could have done that would have helped, but other games I like, they don't really require me to actively do stuff to get into them, so not a bad game, it's just not my kind of game. For those of you who are wondering about my first alcohol experience, I did not drink until I turned 21 because I'm too much of a pansy to do anything illegal, so yeah, I waited. I drank with my brother, and guess what? Alcohol is gross. Do not recommend it. Like, it's kind of cool to have this, the staunch in your thought process, but like, I don't know, I think a 10-minute meditation could do the job. And that doesn't cost money. But, teach their own, much like this game. Anyways, thanks for watching my video. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. The YouTube Holy Trinity. Check out my Twitter. I have it on the screen for the first time, where I'll be posting notifications for when I do live streams and maybe other special events like polls and stuff, depending on how active that gets. Live streams are going to be on Monday and most Wednesdays. Monday being a playthrough of a game, but right now that is... Monday's being a playthrough of a game. Right now that is Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, so if you find yourself in the mood for Animal Crossing, stay tuned on Mondays. Then Wednesdays are a random game that I pull off my shelf and go through for, an hour or two. Anyways, feel free to check out some of the other videos that I have on screen, and yeah, take care.